Bitcoin has put El Salvador on the map of the world. In fact, El Salvador has become the first country to accept Bitcoin as its legal tender. So let's hear from Shantanu what he thinks about it.
Absolutely. And it's not just doing that, it's also innovating and doing a lot of other interesting things too. So let's just dive deeper into that. So we were just reading that news and we thought that it'll be much better in the video format to share it that way. I'm just sharing my screen. What's interesting is that the government of El Salvador is bringing in a whole new economic model itself around this Bitcoin. And this is the first country to make it a legal tender. So it has its own implications, and we'll dive deeper into understanding how it's trying to raise a lot of money also for doing infrastructural development. And it's calling itself Singapore of Latin America. So let's just dive deeper into this. This is a Bloomberg article that we are using as a reference. You'll also find Read On ka original piece coming out with this, and we'll add all of those links in the description below. So just check them out if you just want to read it in 5 to 7 minutes. So what has happened is a Bitcoin city is coming up, and tokenized Bitcoin bonds are being launched. So imagine how interesting that is.
It's like saying we are seeing a world where basically once dollar was introduced, once rupee was introduced, and now we are living in a world where Bitcoin is being introduced as a currency.
Absolutely. And I think if let's just dive deeper into this, and I think you'll
Yes.
also enjoy the different things that they're trying to do with this. So what's essentially happening is that El Salvador is issuing the world's first sovereign bond, Bitcoin bonds. Now, are the first question that comes to mind is, क्या ये bond denominated in Bitcoin है? तो no, it is not denominated in Bitcoin, and I'll explain कि क्या होता है.
Just a second. By denominated by in Bitcoin इससे क्या मतलब है?
Yes, so I'll just explain that very briefly. हमारा country, India issues rupee denominated bonds, right? Why do we issue rupee denominated bonds? So that जो cash flow होता है ना, कि मैंने आज 1 लाख करोड़ का bonds issue किया rupees का, rupees 1 लाख करोड़ का, when I repay those amounts, I repay in rupee and not dollar. तो कुछ भी fluctuation आया है अगर rupee versus dollar में, तो that does not impact my bond ka values.
Okay.
You're getting that? So had the dollar become more expensive against the rupee, we would have and had the instrument been denominated in dollars, we would have had to we would have had to pay more dollars for the same amount that we had borrowed.
Okay, got it.
Got it? So when it is rupee denominated, वो एक stability आ जाता है.
Okay.
Get it? So most of the countries around the world issue dollar denominated bonds only.
Okay, got
Right?
it.
So when somebody from the world of finance first reads this, they'll be thinking, यार ये Bitcoin denominated bonds हैं क्या? So are they raising 3 lakh Bitcoins through that bond? So no, the answer is no. This is a dollar denominated bond, proper dollar denominated bond, and they're issuing $1 billion in tokenized US dollar denominated 10-year bonds, which is paying a 6.5% interest rate. Okay? So this is a typical bond that they're issuing. Now what they'll be doing with the money is very interesting. And what's interesting is the projections that they have in terms of the repayment cycle.
Okay.
तो बॉन्ड आप इशू करते हो तो आपको क्या मिलता है? आपको दो चीजें मिलती हैं. वन इज इंटरेस्ट, करेक्ट, एंड नंबर टू इज प्रिंसिपल अमाउंट. ऑब्वियसली यू विल गेट योर
Yeah,
मनी बैक
absolutely.
ऑल्सो, करेक्ट. एंड व्हाट डज द पर्सन हु इज टेकिंग द लोन और द बॉन्ड जो इशू कर रहा है वो क्या करेगा उस पैसे का? वो इसको कहीं खर्च करेगा, इन्वेस्ट करेगा.
They'll use it because they have to give you return after 10 years basically.
Correct, correct. So what this government is actually doing is it is offering these volcano bonds to set up a complete Bitcoin city.
So शांतनु तुमको पता है कि इसको वोल्केनो बॉन्ड हम लोग क्यों बोल रहे हैं?
No, I have no idea.
तो वो इसलिए हो रहा है, आई वॉज रीडिंग दिस आर्टिकल कि बिटकॉइन माइनिंग इन लोगों को करना रहेगा. तो बिटकॉइन माइनिंग के लिए ये लोग एनर्जी जो डिराइव करेंगे वो वहाँ पे जो वोल्केनो प्रेजेंट है उससे जियोथर्मल एनर्जी जो जनरेट होगा उसको यूज़ करके दे बी माइनिंग बिटकॉइन एंड दैट्स व्हाई दे कॉलिंग इट वोल्केनो बॉन्ड.
That's super interesting. And so basically that energy is already there and they're capturing that geothermal energy. So this will not be really harmful to the environment also.
Correct.
They'll just be using that energy.
Yes.
That's really interesting. And yeah, so thanks for that. Now coming back to the financial implications of and how they're structuring this whole thing is that 5-year lock-in hai, lock-up. So So there's basically a 5-year lockup period with these bonds, and with the bonds that governments issue, there usually is a lockup period so that they have that stability कि they don't have to repay that amount, और लोग वापस कॉल नहीं कर लेंगे bonds and all को that I want to repurchase that back. वैसा नहीं हो इसके लिए वो लोग एक lockup period हमेशा रखते ही हैं. So what the proposition and the most interesting thing about this is that these funds, these $1 billion funds will be used 50% for infrastructure development and 50% will be invested in bitcoins. They will buy BTC.
Okay, wait. So the whole country is using BTC as a legal tender, as a currency, and at the same time they are also using it as an investment. That's what you're trying to tell me?
Exactly. And not just investment. So basically, see, if a currency becomes a legal tender, right? The government wants it to be stable.
Okay.
करेक्ट. आप कभी भी करेंसी इशू कर रहे हो तो आपको करेंसी हमेशा स्टेबल चाहिए होता है, एक डायरेक्शनल वे में चाहिए होता है. करेक्ट. हाउ डू आवर इकोनॉमीज राइट नाउ कंट्रोल दैट? हम और रुपी प्रिंट कर देते हैं अगर डॉलर वीक हो रहा होता है तो.
Okay.
राइट. या हम और डॉलर छाप, अगर यूएस में तो हम वी आर प्रिंटिंग मोर डॉलर्स. सो वी हैव दैट कंट्रोल,
Correct.
of increasing the supply or decreasing the supply. So right now, while it is a legal tender for El Salvador, they don't have a lot of supply of bitcoins. So you're understanding, right? They are trying to corner the supply of bitcoin a bit.
You know, that actually makes sense, but what's really remarkable here, मतलब imagine अगर मेरी country का legal tender is rupee, okay? Now what I'm saying is कि मैं bond issue कर रही हूँ and then I'm investing that money back in rupee. So if you imagine it that way, it becomes very, you know, crazy. But to think about it, कि they are actually trying to, you know, control the supply because there is no other method they can control supply. That makes it really interesting.
Correct. And they can only mine.
Yes.
Correct. But there is only that limited amount of bitcoins that can be mined. So mining is like printing currency, correct? तो वो एक लिमिटेड कैपेसिटी तक ही अवेलेबल है उनके पास, वो उतना ही माइन कर पाएंगे.
And plus anybody can mine, like anybody around the
correct.
world can mine. वहाँ पे वो इकलौता, they are not the Fed who has
Exactly.
the power.
So when you make BTC a legal tender, you actually have a surrogate currency. So basically you have a currency that you can print, that your central bank can print, like we are printing rupee. Plus parallelly you have another legal tender. So it's like in my country, USD and rupee both are legal tender.
हाँ.
Get it?
Got it.
USD, I will never have a power to print. But what China did, it hoarded a lot of USD. Correct? So it became very irreplaceable kind of. So वैसा situation.
Nice.
Try and draw that parallel. Yeah, so that's what they're trying to do, and they're even saying that upfront. So this guy called Mao, he's also saying that upfront that they're adding to the token's scarcity and value. So they know that okay, if I corner a bit of a supply right now, I'll not just have a lot of supply and I can play around with that, but that there will be a direct price implication also. So it's basic economics, right? When you control the supply or you reduce the supply, so prices go up.
Absolutely.
So that's basic. So the most interesting and mind-blowing point in this whole thing, and some of the readers might have read through abhi tak isko niche tak, is that they're claiming the price of a Bitcoin after 5 years to be $1 million.
Wow.
The price of a Bitcoin right now is $68,000. That was also an all-time high. अभी तो कितना $50,000-$60,000 होगा. We'll add the price maybe in the video. But they're saying this will go to 1 million. That is $10 lakh. अभी $60,000 है.
My God. What are we doing
Within
here?
5 years.
Let's go buy Bitcoin. That's not an investment advice.
I was just going to say that. But and that's what they're claiming to be. They want to become the Singapore of Latin America. And how? By using this $1 billion ka bonds that they're issuing, which is like backed by their government, that the government is guaranteeing कि मैं पैसे दूंगा वापस. And they're saying that this will also be pegged, I mean, in a certain way. 50% amount is being invested in Bitcoin. So uska bhi benefit will be passed on to the investors who are investing in those government ka bonds. So this looks like a too good to be true kind of a scheme, to be very honest to me.
I know.
And they're saying that investors will not just be rewarded with that, they'll also be rewarded with permanent residency and a fast track to citizenship. So it's like
चलो यार चलते हैं यहाँ से.
Yes, and which makes sense also, right? So many developers can actually think of moving to this Bitcoin city and start mining bitcoins there using geothermal energy, which could have been one of the contention points that the other people could have made कि यार आप लोग फिर energy consumption बढ़ा रहे हो and all of that. And they somewhere in this article they're saying that they'll be taking, it will cost them 3 lakh bitcoins. This whole project will cost them 3 lakh BTC. Sorry for the handwriting. So 3 lakh BTC is a lot. It's not small, right? So that's super interesting. And one or another brilliant factor, who likes paying taxes? Not you, not me, right? Nobody likes paying taxes. They're saying this is a completely tax-free zone. Only one tax will be there, that is a 10% value-added tax. Nothing other than that. So it's a completely tax-free kind of a scene. Even the proceeds, I was reading this in a Reuters article where they were saying that the VAT they'll be collecting, obviously 50% of that will go into putting it back into infrastructure expenditures and building roads and building the infrastructure needed for creating that kind of a financial hub. And another 50% will go towards paying off the loan. So they're generating economic activity by taking that loan and then using only one single simple tax, a value-added tax, and try and repay that. So this is something that's really one-off, very interesting, and I think the world is moving in this direction very quickly now.
But Shantanu, don't you think that placing too much trust in Bitcoin, like too much trust?
I do think so. I actually do think so, because we don't know if this is a bubble that has been created because of the free money that is being printed around the world. And I'm sorry that I'm using a lot of jargon, but by free printing of money, I basically mean that the interest rate in the US is 0%, right, at the end of the day. And they are practically printing money for free. They can print money, they can take loans from anybody at 0% interest rate, which is free money, right? So a lot of free money is floating around. The US is printing dollar after dollar, right? And they've increased their balance sheet and the money flow around the world also exponentially. So I don't know if this is that bubble that has been created, and once the interest rate starts moving in the other direction, which happened in the 1960 to 1980s wala phase, where there was this particular curve, and I want the economic students in this who are watching this video to tell me what was that curve, the name of that curve between 1960s and 1980s jo US was suffering through. And India is also right now looking at that from that perspective, where interest rates were reversed because inflation was catching up very quickly, or was increasing very quickly. We'll put that in the comments later, but I just want you guys to try that out.
I have one more thing. So at the end of the day, they want stability with the currency, okay? But at the same time, they're also investing in it where they want returns.
Yeah.
So stability and returns, they want both. They're expecting both the things from Bitcoin.
I think it is that kind of a scheme where you show a lot of headroom for a lot of return to some people who can take a very high risk and get them to invest in a country. Because if you have to see, El Salvador is not a rich country. El Salvador ka economy has not been one of the best economies in the world also.
I agree.
Right? So they have to show a proposition.
Which
That
is
is-
crazy enough, basically.
Correct. So I was reading this somewhere, I was watching a video where I heard this, that more fiction is written on MS Excel than MS Word.
Oh, wow.
So
That's interesting.
I think those ballooned projections are being used to just sell that dream of a hyper economy. But it might, at the end of the day, turn out to be true also. There's always those two sides.
And you never know, like nobody can predict economy में इतने छोटी छोटी चीजें होती है. And the world is going crazy. I don't know how it will work out, but it can.
Yeah,
There's
so
some chance.
guys, I think we need a tiebreaker here. Who are you with? I think that is a possibility, a real possibility, but I may be confusing it with a probability or possibility वाला जो चीज होता है ना. It is possible, but the probability might be super low. And Yavantika thinks that खत्म होगा, कुछ भी नहीं होने वाला है, ये सब कचरा है. So thanks for watching. I think we could explain what's going around in El Salvador. It is very interesting, and it has definitely put El Salvador on the map. आई थिंक फुटबॉल के अलावा, एंड शी डज नॉट वॉच फुटबॉल मोस्ट प्रॉब्ली,
No, I don't.
फुटबॉल के अलावा किसी ने अल सल्वाडोर का सुना भी नहीं था कोई इंटरेस्टिंग चीज़ में नाम. सो दैट्स इट फ्रॉम आवर साइड. Thanks for watching in. Thanks for your time. Bye bye. Do
Bye.
subscribe to the channel.